I think all the time of the human part of reparation on the one hand and the non-human on the other, and then the way that the term joins them up so that we start to see that they are not completely separate and they have to be connected. So on the human side, I think this has to do with the history of colonialism and the longer histories of the different ways that inequality has become sedimented through relationships anchored into colonial power. But then on the other hand is the ecological part of reparation, which is recognizing that we are destroying the earth slowly or in increasingly accelerated ways, and the waters, the soils, the relationships between humans and animals have become seriously degraded. So we need to do different kinds of repair. We need to look not just at single issues, but the ways they're connected together. And I think what I love about the idea of ecological reparation is joining together the human and the non-human.
What does it mean to do ecological work in a city characterized by apartheid geography? Yeah. And not only apartheid geography, but what I would call a flat earth mentality, which is the idea that waste of any kind just goes somewhere, nowhere, a place called nowhere. That waste can be just dumped on a waste dump, which is nearby, or it can go to a sewage plant and go straight out to sea or into the nearest river and then go out to sea with minimal treatment. These are astonishing questions to try to deal with.
An ecology somehow that is connected with many things, the people that made the threats, the loom itself. I'm there too. My body is there. The materials and also the stories and the people that had the knowledge to teach me, and then I'm bringing them there to be able to intervene.
Ecology in general, it's a very general term, but we think that it's possible to apply it to the artwork because each artwork is a certain ecology, and the way how it is made or created or combined, different elements, different relationships between the parts and actors and communities involved, if you like.
In our work together and my work as an artist as well is looking at repair in public spaces and how that act of repair and that act of responsibility in some ways actually ties you to your community, it can tie you to your landscape, and actually what that can give you back is a sense of connection, a sense of home, a sense of finding your place in the world through using your hands.
Ecologies as relationships, as our relations. So thinking about how we can repair relations. So more broadly thinking about ecologies as our relationships with each other, our social ties, with our family lives, with our friends, but also more broadly with the world around us. So with the public spaces where we might congregate, with what we eat, what we buy and what we use.
We are a crisis of scaling up in a sense, and we really need to scale down. Downscaling means, returning to particular situation or location you are in, and also recreating new relationship with human and non-human partners in that particular location.
Ecological reparation, on the one hand, approaches that kind of focus on interconnectedness and reciprocal caring between different different beings in different entities. And on the other hand, kind of more eco-modernist techno-fixes, which may be ecological in different ways or informed by ecological ideas in different ways.